concerned, you said you've been very tight in the locker room, but how stunning is it for you just to stand up here with all the hope in training camp to be 1-5 as you sit here today?
I mean, obviously it's disappointing. Our record being what it is. I mean, you couldn't tell us that we're definitely working hard each and every day to try to right this thing. But I mean, to answer your question, it's definitely disappointing sitting at 1-5 for sure. But we're gonna keep working.
It seemed like your defense played well today. What are your thoughts on what you saw defensively from this team, especially second half? It seemed like you gave the offense numerous opportunities to get it going again.
Defensively, I thought we played, kind of to your point, I thought we played pretty well. Obviously, you want to play a perfect game, but this is not the case. So kudos to the Raiders making some plays. But as a defense, I thought we played solid.
Ja'Whaun, how would you describe the morale and togetherness of the overall team from your position as a captain?
Well, I would say, the game just happened. So at the end of the day, we'll reset, and we're just going to keep moving forward. Mainly because that's what we do. Like we have to move forward as a team. Obviously, you want to have this situation be a little bit different, but at the same time, you just got to go with what's happening at the moment, and we just gonna keep working. That's all we can control. So we just gotta make sure we keep doing that.
Over here, Ja'Whaun. You guys forced a turnover. It was in the red zone. It was a pretty big turnover. I know that's been a point of emphasis. Just to see that pay off, how rewarding was that, and what does it do for a defense when you can force turnovers, particularly to erase a red zone opportunity?
It's definitely something that we work on as a defense, just creating opportunities to get our offense back on the field. So it's always good seeing what we work towards each and every day kind of coming to fruition on the field. So it was big for us today, and I thought if we put ourselves in a good position, we just got to keep building off of that for sure.
Final questions? Feel free to in front.
What does Jabril bring to your defense in terms of physicality that you guys are trying to establish every week here?
Contagious tenacity for sure. Brill is definitely one of those bell cow kind of players. Do anything you ask him to do, whether it's defense, special teams. We all know how valuable he is to this team as far as his versatility in general and his physicality that he brings to this team as well. So we're definitely appreciative for Jabril as well as that whole safety room. They bring a different kind of edge to this defense, and we appreciate them.
Ja'Whaun, I've heard you talk a lot about the process coming in, working hard, and resetting. How badly do you need to see a result at the end of that just to keep things going forward with the players to feel good about where this season can go?
I think regardless of the outcome, you have to be able to flip the page and be able to move on to the next game, win, lose, or draw. Obviously, you will want to have all dubs in the column, but that's just not the case. You want to be able to control that outcome, but all you can control as an individual is what you do day in and day out. So as a team, we're going to focus on what we do day in and day out individually, and if we're going to come together as a team, we're going to find a way to build off of this thing, and we're going to try to right this ship. We're going to work as hard as we can, as detailed as we can, and we're just going to figure out the issues, and we just got to make sure we kind of dot every I and cross every T. But we got to move forward. That's the only thing that's going to work at the end of the day is us moving forward as a team. So I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you, Ja'Whaun.
Appreciate you guys.